It is moving vlog time. Okay, so we are moving again. This will be the third time I have moved in a year. Or just like moved out of one place completely and into a new place completely. I don't even know what's going on. We're in that phase where, you know, when you're about to move and it's maybe like a few weeks away and you're like, oh, we're about to move. I'm just gonna let my place get completely messy. And so that's what we're doing now. I know you can see what's behind me. Our apartment is a mess. That is primarily my fault. Not entirely my fault, but I wore this big sweatshirt so I can kind of block it all out. So I'll just talk to you like this for the next 5 minutes so you don't have to look at the mess behind me. It is Sunday. It has been a lazy Sunday so far. I did a bit of video editing, but now it is time to start packing because we are moving this coming Thursday. It's not too much work because we're moving from a 1-bedroom into a 3-bedroom house, so not as much packing as it would be if it was the opposite. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of overwhelmed, but I'm working on having my mindset just be one of excitement. I am determined to have this packing experience to be pleasant and not stressful. So today what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start going through my clothes, deciding what I wanna give away, what I wanna keep. We're gonna go get some boxes, and I'm gonna show you guys my biggest moving hack, which is IKEA bags. About like 8 years ago, I had a roommate who showed me their tip for moving, which was using IKEA bags for everything. It's just way easier than having to like box everything up. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh my God, so much mess right there. I can't even handle it. Whenever it comes to packing, I always like to make it fun. So I'll put on a podcast and let's do a good podcast. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is my 3rd time moving this year. We moved to Austin from LA, but I kept my LA apartment. Then I went back to pack up my LA apartment like a few months ago and didn't know that we were moving now, so I threw away all the boxes that I used for moving. And now we're moving into a house, which, you know, will be good once we get in there, but I'm really gonna miss the building that we live in right now just because it feels like home. But I know that it's best to leave a place before you're ready to leave because then you miss it. And when you outstay your welcome in a place and you stay a bit longer than you know you should, then that's when it gets, you know, kind of weird because you're like, oh, I stayed here too long. But I'm gonna miss this place, which is good. I think I'm gonna be the one doing most of the packing today. My boyfriend's doing some work, so I'll be doing most of the packing. We are going to be delegating. I figured I could sit in front of a blank wall so y'all didn't have to see all the mess behind me, but in the spirit of being authentic and honest, this is what my life looks like right now. I imagine this is what having kids is gonna feel like. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so here are a few IKEA bags with some clothes that I brought from LA that I never even unpacked. They've just been sitting here in our apartment, but I also ordered some new ones. So I ordered these off Amazon. It's basically like IKEA bags, but they have a zipper on them, which seems like it'll be very helpful. So that's what I'm gonna be using to pack up all my clothes for the day. Oh God, I'm gonna miss this view so much. Oh. So these things are gonna be very helpful for moving clothes. I just like the bags better than boxes because you don't have to put them together or like deal with tape or anything. It's just way easier. I am going to miss where we live now. We've only lived in Austin we've lived in Austin for exactly a year. Oh my God, I love this Free People sweatshirt. I just love the sleeves on it and how big and comfy it is. So the only place we've lived in Austin is this apartment that we're in right now. So it's gonna be sad to leave. I definitely equate this apartment with home here, but I know that we're gonna have a lot more space. It was actually really helpful for making friends or building community. I haven't made any like best friends in this building, but it's just been nice to be around people and have interactions with people each day. If we had moved into a house when we first moved here and also not knowing anyone, I think it would have been harder to meet people just because we would have been a bit isolated. We're gonna be living on a completely new side of town. Comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags, which would be really helpful for moving clothes and other random stuff. And they're pretty big. Ooh, it feels like a giant freezer bag. Yeah, see, they're huge. You just zip them together. Okay. Yeah, this is perfect. So I'm gonna miss living downtown, but we're moving to another really cool part of town, which will be fun. Feels like more authentic Austin vibes. Okay, what podcast am I gonna listen to? I eat these jelly beans each day. They're called Stress Less. They help me stress less. Okay. What podcast? Oh. I'm gonna listen to The Blonde Files by Ariel Laurie because I really like her. And she always has really cool guests on, and I just like her. I love all Dear Media podcasts in general. Maybe I'll do like a little Dear Media podcast playlist. Okay, perfect. Okay, we have worked out, showered, and ready to get on with the day. It is Monday morning. We are moving on Thursday. I did pack a lot of my clothes yesterday in some big IKEA bags and like big blue bags with like zippers. Today, I also have a few things to do. So I'm gonna be packing. I'm about to write my Substack for the week. And then later today, I am gonna go get a facial with my friend Alex, who is in esthetician school. So I'm very excited to go support her, and I'm in much need of a facial. I don't know if it's moving, but I am breaking out, y'all. I have this like huge zit right here. I never break out. I think it's all the stress from moving. Normally when I move, I am pretty much like someone who starts moving a week in advance. I start packing up like a week before I start moving, but this time we're a bit late. So I have 3 full days to pack up everything we own. My boyfriend is working. He'll be helping, but he's working a bit. So I think I'm kind of gonna be like doing most of it on my own today, and then he'll swoop in tomorrow, which will be good. So yeah, I'm gonna write my Substack. That's gonna be released tomorrow. Not sure what I'm gonna write about yet. And I'm gonna work a bit from home, and then I might go to a coffee shop to write a bit, and then I'm gonna come home, do a little bit of packing, go get my facial, and then I will be back. Usually I don't get too stressed out with moving. I feel like this one's a bit stressful because it's the 3rd time I've moved in a year. We moved here, and then I packed up my apartment in LA just a few months ago, and now we're moving into a house. And I think just the fact that I've been moving so much, it's a bit stressful, but I am making the decision to be super cool, calm, and collected. Yeah, we're gonna see how that works out. It's a really cloudy day out, so I don't think I'm gonna go for a walk. I think I'm just gonna like use today as an excuse to just write and pack and get a head start on the week. It was a pretty productive weekend. I did a lot of editing for YouTube. I got a little bit of a head start on packing and basically just got emotionally prepared. Okay, so now it is time to go start writing. I have no idea what I'm gonna write about, but we're gonna figure it out. It is a super cloudy day out, but I figured it was the perfect type of weather just to curl up on the sofa and get some writing done. And even with the clouds, I still feel like this is the most beautiful view I've seen. We don't really have a view from our new place, but it will be nicer. I just think I just really love where we live. But you know what they say? They say it's good to move on from things before you're ready to move on, because then you think of it fondly and miss it and don't think of it for the last few months when you were ready to get out of there. So I've really loved living here. I'm gonna miss it, but I'm just gonna enjoy it and be grateful for what we have and for this new chapter we're starting. Okay, so I wrote my post for tomorrow on Substack, and now I am in packing mode. I feel like I need to have a little bit of a plan. I feel like I need to make more of a plan rather than just packing whatever I see, which is what I've been doing for the past 30 minutes. But I got started on our desk area, which is a shit show, and I started on some pots and pans. I think I'm just gonna use the rest of the afternoon before my facial just to be packing stuff in the kitchen, and I'm gonna stay in my pajamas all day because it's rainy outside, and that's what I need to do to get things going. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel very overwhelmed. I'm hoping this feeling will pass and I will feel more confident about everything I have to pack. Okay, it is clear that I have been packing all day and I'm about to take a much deserved break. I'm gonna walk down to a little cafe by our place and get a little bit of work done. Maybe have a glass of wine and then come back and start packing again. So I have finalized my Substack post for tomorrow and I'm sitting here editing, and it looks like we have a really cool video coming out about how to live as your unapologetic self, which basically means not living for anyone else and not trying to make yourself fit into a mold that you feel like people want you to fit in, but instead showing up as your authentic self. So I'm really excited to have that one out for y'all. I think I'm gonna stay here and hang out for about another hour, get some editing done, go home, have dinner, and pack a bit more. This is a cool place that I come a lot. I'm not sure if I'll come here when we move to our other side of town because it's a bit of a drive and I'm sure there'll be other fun places to check out. But yeah, I got a lot of really good work done at the coffee shop and I decided to come back home a little bit prematurely just because it was a bit loud in there. So I'm gonna finish up on my editing and then get back to packing. I'm looking at all of these bags of clothes that I have right here, which I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. Yeah, IKEA bags. I know it might seem like chaos, but to me it is organized chaos. You know what? I feel like I'm sick and tired of hearing myself say I'm gonna miss this place a lot, that I'm just gonna stop saying that. And I'm gonna say I'm so excited for the new place. I am so excited for the new place. It's gonna be really great. And we're gonna have a lot more space. I'm gonna have so much fun decorating it. And yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I actually will say, I'm really glad I started packing today because if I didn't, I would have been even more overwhelmed than I am now. And even just getting the ball rolling on this makes me feel way more calm than if I had not started. So that feels really good. My favorite snack as of late is cheese, like Gruyere cheese, just like really strong cheese. It's so good. Something about it just makes me feel like sophisticated and makes me feel like I live in France. Having a little cheese snack and I'm gonna get right back to it. Decided to take a little nap in the IKEA bag castle. These are all my clothes. I was planning on going through all my clothes and deciding what I wanted to give away before we move, which does make the most sense. But since we're on a little bit of a time crunch, I have decided to wait till we get there, which will be kind of nice because once we get into the new space, I'll see how I'm feeling, see what I want to keep, what I don't, really assess the closet space more than we already have. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything with me. Here are all my journals that I've kept throughout the years. Right there. There's so many of them. So my boyfriend is on a work call right now, and once he is done, his ass is helping me. But I kind of want to go for a walk with him first, so who knows. But point being, we will be packing a lot tonight. I don't know why I'm complaining about not wanting to leave this place. I think just something about all of this transition in my life the past few years has me just feeling really exhausted from all of it, and I think that's why I'm hesitant to leave here, but I'm excited. I think it'll be good. I know my boyfriend will be way happier in this house, and I'm really grateful. Okay, we've got 2 days to go. It is Tuesday, and the move is Thursday, so we have today and tomorrow, and then we're moving on Thursday. I feel like my hair is just gonna be wet for the majority of this vlog. So I have already worked out, thank God, I needed to get that in. And now I'm going to be packing my lovely bookshelf. I don't know if you can see that there. I have a huge book collection. Not even all my books are out. When I got here from LA, I had to leave a bunch of my books in boxes because there were just too many and there was nowhere to put them. Okay, if anyone has any good tips for how to pack books, please let me know because they always end up being so heavy and you can't lift the box. So I'm gonna try to fill it up enough to where it's just a little too heavy for me to lift up so that the movers can definitely do it. I still need to get a bookshelf for our new place because I want all of my books to be on display. We haven't really gotten a lot of new furniture yet. I think we're just waiting to get into the space and then decide what we want to get. So today, my boyfriend and I have a meeting at noon, and then we're gonna go do the walkthrough of the new house with our landlord, which will be very exciting. Our technical move-in date is Wednesday, but we're not gonna move in till Thursday, so tomorrow I will probably bring over a few things like our valuables and stuff. I feel like yesterday I was having kind of a little mentee bee, and I feel a lot better today. Just the act of getting started moving takes so much pressure off my shoulders. And yeah, I'm really excited now. I think we have taken a turn. Okay, so we are on the way to do the walkthrough with our landlord, and we're about 10 minutes away. Had a very productive day packing. I'm very proud of us, aren't you? Got most of like the major things packed. There's still a fair bit to do, but I'll be good after tomorrow when we have like the keys to the house, and because like tomorrow's the day that we're supposed to start moving in, and Thursday is the day that we're actually moving in. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring over some like breakable stuff tomorrow and just like spend some time in the place and see what I want to get to like fill the space. So yeah, it's a very exciting time. We're excited about this. Gonna go do all the transferring of like the Ring cameras and stuff and get the keys and maybe get some Chinese food after, which would be very good. Oh my God. It is day before moving day. Ah! And we are very, very, very excited. Okay, we are about to go back over to the new house. We did the walkthrough yesterday and it went so well. Thanks for being cool with the background being messy. Very excited. I can't believe this is our last day in our apartment. There's my boyfriend. Not sure if he wants to be on camera yet, so. But yeah, so this is our last day in our apartment. It is bittersweet, but we are very excited. Okay, I'm back in the bathroom because my boyfriend didn't want me to show you guys the chaos. But that is the reality of moving. So we are very excited. I can't wait to get into the new house now. Even just being over there yesterday for the walkthrough, I could not be more excited. So excited to have more space and just to like have a backyard. It's definitely gonna feel more like home, so it's gonna be good. It's moving day! Ah! Okay. My boyfriend just went over to the house to drop off a load of our breakable stuff, but our movers are almost here. You can tell I have not put any effort into my appearance yet today, which I probably won't. We are very, very excited. We spent our last night in our apartment last night. It was bittersweet, but we sat out on the porch and we watched the sunset and it was gorgeous. The movers that we're using come very well recommended, so I'm praying that nothing gets broken in the move. My boyfriend's really nervous about our TV. So am I kind of a bit, but you know what? Things get broken when you move. It's just how it goes and things are replaceable. It's looking like it's gonna be a little bit of a long day, but I'm hoping to bring you guys along for it. I love just showing up how I normally am. Oh my gosh, you're still here. We are here at the new house. I've been here for a few hours by myself because my boyfriend had to run some errands with the old place, and it's been going great. It was a pretty smooth move. We had trouble getting our bed out of our apartment, and unfortunately that is because the people that put together the bed put the screws in way too tight, so it took a bit longer. I'm gonna take these off. So it took a bit longer than expected, but we got it all in here, which is good. So I've just been putting everything away. I put the kitchen stuff away, and now I'm putting my clothes away, and it's been going so great. I miss my boyfriend though. He's been gone for a few hours, but it's been nice to have some alone time. I've been listening to a few really cool podcasts and listening to some music. I'm wearing his pants right now. These are some old pants he wanted to get rid of. And I was thinking I could repurpose them. Here, let me show you all. Like, really baggy. Well, they're not baggy on him, but they're baggy on me, like khaki. So I've rolled them, and I think I might, I don't know, maybe cuff them. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think we're gonna do a really easy dinner tonight. Just do like some grilled cheese and salad, because I love grilled cheese. And yeah, it's been a great move. I think we're gonna be probably doing a lot more stuff tomorrow and the week to come, but it's all very exciting. I feel like it went very smoothly. I'm very grateful. I'm tired, but I know that I'll sleep really well tonight, which will be good. And yeah, maybe I'll show you all a bit more when it's all put together.
Understanding the lyrics that they will respond to. What words do they use?
So I was trying to color code, it wasn't working. Now I've been trying to style code, that hasn't been working. So now I'm just putting everything in the closet and it's way easier. Good morning! It is our first morning in the new house. I have just been wearing this same Free People sweatshirt the past day. It's about time to do some laundry. It feels so good to be here. I'm still trying to figure out the best places to film in this place. There is natural light, but it's like coming from every which direction, whereas in our last place, it was so much easier to film because there was just one source of natural light coming from one direction. God, I can even tell as I'm moving, the light's fluctuating, but so I'll try to stay in one place. So we are super happy to be here. I just got up. My boyfriend just ran to the old place to grab a few more things. I'm gonna make my coffee. I've already put away a lot of the kitchen stuff, which feels nice, which feels good that I've already handled that. But today I'm gonna be putting away a lot of other things. I'm gonna be going to the store and it's gonna be great. I'm starting to realize it might be hard to film in this kitchen because the light's fluctuating, but it'll be okay. This is me. I watched a few other moving vlogs on YouTube and everyone looked so put together and so organized. And I was like, what world are y'all living in? When I move, I'm like a shit show. So we're just gonna show up as authentically me. It feels so good to be in this new house. I'm very excited. Our backyard is amazing. I can't wait to hang out there more. And yeah, so hopefully today we'll just have a really productive day of putting away other things. I have a bunch of boxes around which I need to collapse. So that'll be first on the list. Thank you all for bearing with the messy vlog. I'll be real with y'all. I have never vlogged before and it's kind of hard. I don't want to use the word hard. I'm trying not to use the word hard anymore. Or it is challenging for me to actually remember to film anything because I just get so focused on the task at hand and I just forget to film it. And then I start to film it, I'm like, well, how is this interesting anyways? But some people vlog and they're very, very interesting. Who knows, maybe my appearance this morning is interesting enough. So I'm gonna make my coffee. It is coffee time. I'm like, where did I put my mugs? Oh, this works, I just blocked the sun with my head. So our first night in our new house was so much fun. We walked 5 minutes up the road to this super cute little area where there's like wine and pizza and you can sit outside and there was a band playing. And it was just so nice to sit together and have a bottle of wine and just chat about this new phase of our life. We're both really excited about it. And it was also very nice that I didn't have to cook. Okay, we're feeling much better now. I'm sure you could tell from earlier in the vlog that I was a bit overwhelmed. I was actually very overwhelmed at the beginning of the move, and now that we're actually in here, I feel so much better. I feel like out of all the rooms, the kitchen is the one that came together the most quickly because I was doing it. We still don't have any internet, which my boyfriend needs to handle today, which I'm sure he will. I have the box, but it's just been weird getting it set up. I had my hair in braids yesterday, and I couldn't tell if it looked cute or not this morning. Oh no, it looks bad. No, this looks bad. I wish I was one of those girls that could go a few days, if not a week, without washing their hair. I'm not one of those girls. If I want to be seen in public, I have to wash my hair. So maybe that will be first on the agenda today.